Hello and welcome to the Hockey Gambling Podcast. I am your host, Ryan Gilbert. Joining me, as always, is my co-host, Joel Meyer. And once again, we have Sean Marciano here on a Monday, an early show for tonight's slate. How are we doing today, boys?
Yeah, sleepy Monday here. It's been a good weekend. I spent a lot of time watching actual football, European football this weekend because I'm not sleeping a lot, so I can wake up, 5, 6 in the morning and catch some games. I got some tickets on Arsenal to win the Premier League, so nice seeing them dominate Tottenham Hotspur on Sunday. And how about those fucking Vancouver Whitecaps Saturday night, down 2 men basically, one with a red card, another with an injury, in extra time, taking care of business against the LAFC. Winning it on penalties. So for the first time in MLS history, the Vancouver Whitecaps are going to the conference finals, so that's good. So yeah, I watched a lot of soccer this weekend, but football was interesting. Watched a lot of that too. I was just sober, lying awake in bed, watched Red Zone, and interesting games. I wish the Colts won that one, but so be it. There's some Chiefs stuff I got. So I really hate the Chiefs. From a fan perspective, I don't want them to win shit again, but I do have some bets in the fire, so it's better for me that they make the playoffs than not. Even though I can't stand rooting for them, but I got lots of football. Thoughts. Matthew Stafford, now that MVP is being parlayed into multiple stuff, I think he's going to run with it now. Jackson Smith and Jigba, he's still a dog to Jonathan Taylor for Offensive Player of the Year. I've been betting that now. And Mike Vrabel, my guy, minus 250. I've seen for him to win Coach of the Year, so that's looking good. Sean's Pats, how you feeling about them, boy?
Everyone loves them here, so they're exciting. I don't watch too much football, so I don't really get too much into it. Everyone at work is excited for them to be good again. I'm kind of surprised. I didn't think it'd come this fast. I thought they'd just barely be good, not outstandingly.
Well, that's why he's the favorite for Coach of the Year.
Well, I know it's quite surprising. Steichen makes sense. Colts, they're always kind of like that average team, but I kind of felt like the Bears of last year. Like at first coming into the season, like high expectations. You wasn't really sure. This team's like, they made some good moves, but Drake Bay, man, my guy, same age as me, he's fucking killing it out there. Gotta give him some credit where credit is due. But keep on keeping on. We got to deal with go ahead.
The Bears, though, that they keep winning, that they get to play my Eagles here after the Eagles took the second half off against the Cowboys there. So Eagles should be nice and
I have no idea.
Eagles should be nice and rested for Eagles are -7 in that one. I kind of love the Bears in the points just because the Eagles never win big on a short week, but that was
due to lose the heartbreak, and like every game, it's fucking last 2 minutes. The Bears are in one. They always come out on top somehow. It's like
exciting team,
parallel universe here.
That happened last Thanksgiving, right? Last Thanksgiving, like they should have won, but like there wasn't a timeout called or something.
No, they were behind the entire Lions game. I remember that game because I was watching it, pissed off because I took the points on the Bears, and they fucking looked terrible through 3 quarters. Make a push. Like about to tie it up, and then they just kind of like fucked off for the last minute with the timeouts, and then that's how they lost.
Oh, that was
right. Yes.
Now I remember that one.
But at that point, the Bears were like trying to tank, so it was like, all right,
that game pissed me off.
Yeah, it got Matt Avery, who was fired, and brought in Ben Johnson, who has done good work, Caleb Williams and whatnot. So yeah, it's gonna be some good games on Thanksgiving Thursday, I think.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah. Right. Let's get into the hockey here. We got games starting in 4 hours. We're talking about it's unusual for us. Usually we're a day ahead. Don't have any goalie news or anything or injury news. Now we got all of that, so we'll get right into that. Make sure you are subscribed to the Hockey Gaming Podcast on YouTube, Apple, and Spotify there. And let's get into our puck buck bets from Saturday. Let me bring them up on the screen. Just Joel and I on Friday. I went 7-5, up 1.40. Joel 4-5, down 16.8 here. Eagles didn't have a great weekend, but the Flyers, 3 goals, 26 seconds. Tyson Forster, 2 goals, 17 seconds against those hated Devils there in the first period. I was jumping for joy. It was fantastic there, down there at the rink. 7-5, up 1.4 there. That's the only game I watched. Our sleepy unders didn't come through for us with the Blue Jackets and Wings.
They were looking good for most of the
overtime. Yeah, it was looking good.
Yeah.
And they come alive in the third period.
It was 3-1. I go into the bath like 5 minutes left, and then check my phone. It's 3-3 getting in overtime.
Yeah, that's what can you do there? That's a spot where you gotta watch a lot. I don't know.
But I was
Then
not jumping for joy with those Philly goals because I had the under 5.5 and the Devils in that one. I don't know what happened with Jake Allen.
I was shocked they didn't take Jake Allen out after Tyson Foerster just throws one on net and he just goes right through him.
Yeah, they looked like pretty weak goals. Once again, I didn't really watch that one, but I just score watching, and it was 1-1. Then all of a sudden, it's 4-1.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right. What the fuck happened here?
Yeah. I mean, that's all I got from Saturday. I was having a good time at the Flyers game Saturday night. I'm not sure if you have any. Dallas lost in a shootout. Vegas lost in a shootout. Avs come through. Wedgwood for Vezina. Get another. No, he got another shutout last night too, right? Or was it Blackwood on Saturday?
Blackwood on Saturday, Wedgwood last night.
Just unstoppable, these Avalanche.
All the wood. Give me all the wood.
The
the Stars, they were I don't know if they were the right bet, but they could have won the game easily because they had a 5-on-3 with like a minute and a half left in regulation against the Flames. And of course, that was my bet, Stars to win regulation, but they couldn't do it. Ended up losing in the shootouts. And again, the Knights, they're absolutely brutal in overtime. They lost once more to the Ducks in the OT period. Mitch Marner just horrendous giveaway. So that was put a damper on my night there, but I was still on a high after the Whitecaps. So Blues once again, the Malinsky special does us well. I mean, it's probably the best system play we got going at the moment. I think we have one on the slate tonight, so we'll get into that. And Avalanche, they were the worst team against the Predators. Predators really came on fire, and I didn't expect that kind of dominance, but Blackwood is really good in that game. Preserved the shootout, and even last night against the Blackhawks, they dominated the second period, but the first and third periods were pretty mediocre by our standards. Just goaltending bailing us out. It's like the Avalanche could win in multiple ways now, which you love to see going forward. And Lightning won. The over won there pretty comfortably. Yeah, it was a pretty mixed day there on Saturday.
Yeah, good call by you there on the Lightning. I was on the Capitals and that did not there. But the Stars, Mikko Rantanen, another boarding automatic 1-game suspension.
Yeah, he's
nothing more than
Coronado.
that. Yeah, and I saw Romanoff is out for like 5 months now. So he's got to get he's got to get under control. All right, let's get right into this. What we got? A 7-game slate tonight, and we got 1 game on Tuesday to get into here. Kicking things off with those Tampa Bay Lightning at 7 p.m. Philadelphia Flyers plus 145 at the Tampa Bay Lightning minus 175. Over 5.5 minus 135. Under 5.5 plus 114 here. Unfortunately, here for the Flyers, it will be Sam Ersson starting in net against Andrei Vasilevsky there. So a downgrade there from Dan Vladar, who has been fantastic. Kept the Flyers in that one. The Devils really had a great second and third period. Could have been like a 6-5 type of game if he was not in net there. Tampa Bay still without Hedman, still without Cernak. Point now is day-to-day. He's not playing. But Kucherov is playing after leaving the last game with injury. I like the Flyers if it was Vladar or if Kucherov was out. With Point out, I still like him here. I think plus 145 is a little bit too high. As for the total, I would like the under if it was Vladar, but I can't bet a total with Ersson and net there. So I'll put 15 bucks on my Fly guys here at plus 145.
I'll go the other way here. The Lightning are getting healthier. Although losing Braden Point is a big deal, but he hasn't been playing that great this season anyway. He's had a slow start, but of course he'll get into fine form once the Canadians hit Milan. This guy's a big game player, so I expect him to play better going forward. This is a short-term thing, right? There's nothing serious about his injury as far as
I don't think anything's even like announced about it yet.
Yeah, so it's probably just a day-to-day thing. And you mentioned Ersson, not nearly the guy that Dan Vladar is. Apparently he's like top 10 in goal save above expected stats. He's playing really well. Flyers defense has certainly taken a step forward on Brick Tocchet, but they're not quite there yet. And I think the Lightning can break them down. They got to get the power play going, though. Historically, the Lightning under John Cooper have been elite on the power play. A lot of it has to do with Kucherov, but so far this season, they haven't been performing up to expectation. But that'll fix itself over the course of the season. This game, I'm not going to do the money line here, but we'll just do the 10 bucks on the Lightning and minus 1.5 plus 45. And I do like the over. I think that both teams are susceptible to the attack, especially without the goaltending qualities of Darth Vladar there. Didn't expect to be saying that this season.
Yeah.
Anyway, 20 bucks on the over.
Wow. Yeah, I saw Vasi was confirmed for this game. I think he's just gonna. It's kind of hard to bet against the Lightning at home when Vasi's in net. I think I might look towards some unders for Philly here. They don't really generate a lot of high quality chances, and I think Tampa Bay can kind of shut them down here. So that's where I would look, but no bets. Seriously, for me.
All right, down here to 7 o'clock again. Got the Columbus Blue Jackets plus 136 at the Washington Capitals minus 162. Under 6.5 minus 120. Over 6.5 plus 100. Joel, what do you got here?
Blue Jackets still on this gargantuan road trip. I'm pretty sure they haven't played at home since going up north and playing in Canada. Going down to Washington. That's not easy, but the Capitals have not been playing well. What's been understated lately is the absence of Pierre-Luc Dubois, who was very good for them last year and in the very early parts of this year. One of the best passers, great two-way player. They've certainly struggled without him. Logan Thompson has come down to earth a little bit, but they do have an elite defensive structure anyway. But they do rely on that goaltending as well. So I think the Jackets here are alive as plus 136 dogs. Give me 15 bucks on the road team. And for the total, it's probably lying fairly correctly there at the 6.5 number. If I had to put a total, it would be the over, but I'll stay away from that right now. Just going with the Jackets.
Yeah, for me, I would really like the under and the Caps here. So Blue Jackets are 1-3-1 division. Capitals are 4-2-1. Don't really trust the Blue Jackets ever on the road. They don't really perform They don't perform terribly, but it's just kind of. And I saw that it's Elvis for the Blue Jackets and Thompson. So I actually kind of like this under here. I think Thompson will come. I know he's kind of come back down to earth, but he was below 2.0 goals against average. It's going to come back no matter what. It's hard to stay below that. So I think this is a good bounce back spot for him as well. Blue Jackets don't really score more than 3 to 4 really a lot. I've noticed. So I kind of like the under and the Caps at home for 30 bucks each.
Capitals minus 62 for 30. Yeah, I like here the Capitals as well. I don't like the Blue Jackets here. Another road trip for the Blue Jackets, I should say, as I enter in these buck bets to confuse it. But yeah, Columbus, a lot of close games recently. I mean, a lot of overtime games, but looking at some of their road games against, at Winnipeg, lost 5-2. At Calgary a few weeks ago, lost 5-1. And Washington, when they win now, they're winning big. 8-4 over Montreal, 7-4 over Edmonton. I think this is a good bounce back spot after the loss to Tampa Bay. Outshot them 32-16. Power play was 0 for 6. I know Ovi is heating up as well here. So, and the big thing for Columbus is Kirill Marchenko is a game time decision. So that's could be a big loss for them. So I'm taking the Capitals on the puck line though, plus 150. For just 10 bucks there. All right, down to 7 o'clock again. Got the Detroit Red Wings plus 120 at the New Jersey Devils minus 142. Over 5.5 minus 130. Under 5.5 plus 110. Sean, what do you have here?
This is kind of a tough game to handicap here, especially with the goaltending for the Devils. You can't really trust both the goalies now. You had one goalie that was hot and Jake Allen, and now you've got 2 cold goalies. I mean, it doesn't really matter who's playing for the Devils, but for purposes' sake, I think the Red Wings at plus money is kind of a good bet. I like it for like 15 bucks. I think if it's Cam Talbot, I trust it a lot more than if it's Sean Gibson, obviously, because he's just terrible. But that kind of leads me to want to bet the over. But Devils are kind of a weird spot in terms of scoring right now, so I don't know if I can trust it too much. So I like the Red Wings for a side.
Well, are you doing puck bucks on that, or you just like them?
I put puck bucks.
How many?
15.
15. All right. I must have missed that. All right.
I hinted that there was a Munski special on the card, and that is, of course, the Detroit Red Wings here after the Devils having 4 road games coming back home to Jersey. And I haven't bet the Red Wings a lot this year, but this is a good spot for them. plus 120 against the Devils, who cannot manufacture any offense without Jack Hughes in the lineup. I mean, they're still good defensively. They're getting good goaltending despite that anomaly against the Flyers from Jake Allen. I mean, Markstrom is very hit or miss, but Jake Allen's been consistent. So yeah, the Red Wings here, I think, are the play. Cam Talbot actually been better than John Gibson this season, and that's the confirmation, right? It's Cam Talbot, and that
Not
versus
expected. I see.
Probable. Talbot.
probably.
Yeah,
Okay. So
yeah.
probably,
Yeah.
probable means probably.
Yeah.
So yeah, give me the Red Wings here, $20 bucks plus 120, and a little taste on the under 5.5 there, plus 110 as well. Devils just their offense has certainly dried up since Jackie's out of the lineup, but they're still playing pretty good defense, and I don't think that these goalies are as bad as Sean implies. So yeah, $15 bucks under 5.5 as well.
I said you can't trust them. I didn't say they're terrible.
Can't trust him. Yeah, no, I'm making it 3 here. A consensus play for the Red Wings plus 120 for $20 bucks. Joel touched on it. The Malinsky special here. Long 5-game road trip for the Devils, all on the East Coast. So no time difference change or anything, but still, so and they're 7-0-1 at home. But I think after coming back home, 3 straight losses in Tampa, Florida, and Philly, and yeah, without Hughes, they really are a one-line team. Like they need him to generate offense. They also need him to shut down the opponent's top players at home. So that's going to be tough. Like what Larkin, Lucas Raymond, DeBrincat have been doing for the Red Wings. I've been doing some shots on goal props on them. They're mostly healthy. So yeah, give me the Wings here. Plus 120 for 20. I would look to the under, but not going to be playing that one.
This one looks a lot like an overtime game as well. It's a very tight 2-2 game late.
Yeah. Yes. Okay, we are brought to you by Novig. Novig is America's #1 sports prediction market. Novig, you're getting the best prices. There's reduced juice on a lot of bets there. Novig is available in 35 plus states. Download the Novig app and get $50 when you spend $5 if you use promo code SGPN. Get in on the action with Novig, promo code SGPN. And of course, Underdog is your home for pick'em entries where you can win up to 5,000 times your entry. Underdog's got a brand new offer for new customers. Play just $5 and get $100 in bonus funds when you sign up with code HGP. All right, still here at 7 p.m. Got the St. Louis Blues plus 120 at the New York Rangers minus 142. Under 5.5 minus 118. Over 5.5 minus 102 here. Not quite a Malinsky special here, but Rangers, 5 of their past 6 games on the road. The one home game was a back-to-back. Just had a 3-game road trip in Vegas, Colorado, and Utah, where they got severely outplayed in each game there. So, only one off day after coming back from Utah. Got the time difference, got the altitude difference there. I don't like betting the Blues, but kind of a system play here with a semi Malinsky for the Rangers. Rangers are 1-7-1 at home. Blues 4-4-2 on the road. I think that they're better than their record shows. Like, they have to get going at some point. They're healthy now. Rangers have Trocheck day to day. JT Miller is day to day. That might be better for the Rangers. But I like the Blues here as a dog. Blues plus 120. I'll throw $15 on that one. Nothing too strong, just because I don't like betting St. Louis, but Rangers 4 losses in a row and a lot of travel recently.
Yeah, if I had to bet a side, I would agree with you on the Blues, but I'm going to stay away from that. They got the win against the Islanders. Very tight game. I think it was a 2-1 final on Saturday. Yeah, Rangers have been bad at home, but I don't think you can read too much into that. I think it's more of an anomaly than anything. I think that they'll figure things out at home. They've been very good defensively at home, so that's why I'm going with the under 5.5, minus 118, $15. Blues offense has not been playing well at all. The one wrinkle in the ointment, fly in the ointment. Sorry, once again, screwing up my metaphors. Is the Blues goaltending with Hofer and Binnington being among the worst goalies in the league. And it's Hofer for this one, if I remember correctly, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, Joel Hall of Famer. He's not a Hall of Famer. Let's go with the under anyway. Just hopefully the Rangers can bottle them up and win this one like 4-1 or something like that. But I don't have a strong feel with this one. Just $15 on the under 5.5.
Yeah, I like the Rangers. Kind of hard not to want to back Shesterkin at home, even if I think that was a little bit more fluky for the Rangers not scoring at home for as long as they did. I know they got off the Schneider with their last home win, I think it was. So I like the Rangers here for 15 bucks. I'm just gonna take it. Don't think Blues are actually good at all. Whenever I watch them, I don't really feel impressed watching them. So
Yep. Blues do have like the rest advantage because they played Saturday afternoon on Long Island. Rangers played Saturday night in Utah. So hopefully that helps the Blues here. All right, down to 8 p.m. Got the Florida Panthers minus 135 at the Nashville Predators plus 114. Over 5.5 minus 125. Under 5.5 plus 105. Joel, what do you have here?
Well, we're getting a discount price for the Panthers because it's going to be Tarasov and net. But given the way that Bobrovsky's played this year, that's not really a disadvantage in my opinion. So you're getting a much better team. The Predators have been absolute filth. I thought that they played actually a very good game against Colorado, but that seemed like their absolute effort, last ditch to get themselves into relevancy in the Western Conference. And the Panthers have been playing a lot better. They got kind of embarrassed at home by the Oilers. Was that you, Sean, who was saying about the Elliot Friedman saying that the Panthers were
they were rubbing it in their face, with the celebration, and the Oilers management was not happy about it. It's
a bunch of sore losers.
Win a game, then. Come on.
Apparently, they took it personally, and they.
It's definitely personal.
Anyway, Panthers here. Far better team, far better Predator than whatever the generic National Predator is. I don't know. Is that like the Predator from the 1980s horror film? Or
I think it's a saber-toothed tiger.
Saber-toothed tiger is the logo, yeah. So it's just generic Predator. We're going to the Panthers here. Better team. Predators added them worst record in the league. They're still 4-1 for that. Added more under 76.5 points. I just don't see this team being relevant. I think that they're a prime candidate for selling off pieces as well. I don't think that Stamkos will refuse a move. I know he has the no trade clause, but I don't see how he's enjoying himself unless he's just loves the city so much. But I imagine he's a competitive player, wants to actually try to win something again. Same thing goes to Jonathan Marchessault. There's a bunch of pieces on the Preds they could trade. Barry Trotz, he's done a terrible job so far there in Tennessee, but even he should be able to see the writing on the wall that this team is not a playoff team. They should absolutely capitalize on the sellers market with all the teams looking to buy and trade for pieces. Predators futures, big sell. And this game is also sell for the Preds. Give me the Panthers, 20 bucks money line. If anything, I would take the under, but actually no, plus 105. Give me 50 bucks on the under 5.5 as well.
Yeah, I mean, I think another part of the reason why this price is a little discounted is because the Panthers have won only one game on the road, so it's kind of iffy. But I mean, I think that's due to regress. This is one of those get right spots too for the Panthers after losing. So I like the Panthers minus 135, 15 bucks. I don't. I agree with everything Joel just said. I mean, what more do you need to add?
And the Flames. The Flames have been taken off. They've been playing a lot better. They're finally scoring some goals. I mean, the Canucks can't defend for shit. They can't stop anyone from scoring.
I'm not impressed.
I don't know. They've been playing pretty good. Maybe I'm getting drawn back into Calgary, but I don't think that they're going to finish with the worst record. I can tell you that much.
Oh, they'll flame out. Don't worry.
Yeah. No, they won't. I'll bet you. I'll book your action if you
want. Maybe the nerds are right. Their underlying metrics are coming around. But yeah, that's a crazy point total. I'm seeing 75.5, 76.5 for the Bears.
I'd be surprised if they make 70.
They're on pace for, I think, 61, 62. I just did a quick math. That's insane there. O'Reilly, they should trade him.
Yossi back. Saros back.
Yeah. I mean, Yossi's back now. Yossi's back now.
He's 35, though. I mean, older now.
He missed his chance for the Norris a few
Tank Trotz.
Panthers here. This line came down, I think. I think it was, minus 140, minus 145. Tarasov has a better goal save above expected this year. Then Bob Ekblad missed last game, but looks like he skated this morning. Should be good to go tonight. Luosterainen's still out, but Panthers going to want to get back at it. Predators, haven't scored in their past 2 games. Have a few days off now after coming back from Sweden and getting beat by the Avs. But yeah, Panthers are 3-6 on the road, Sean. They won in
Yeah.
Vegas, won against the Kings, so I think they can get it done in Nashville. Minus 135 for 27 puck bucks. Yeah, I would look to the under as well, just because the Predators can't score, but not going to be better than that. All right, moving quickly here down to 9 p.m. Got the Ottawa Senators plus 130 at the Los Angeles Kings minus 155, under 5.5 minus 122, over 5.5 plus 102. Sean, what do you got here?
I originally bet the Senators, thinking it might be Omar, even though he's been bad. It's Levi Marilainen. I don't really, even though he's 3-1, he's not really that much better. He's kind of like not even. Lime correctly moved to, with the Kemper being announced as a starter tonight, so it's kind of a stay away spot for me. I still only look to the Senators. I think it should be. I think it's gone a little bit too far in favor of the Kings here, but nothing for me for a play. And it's kind of weird. It's 2 contrasting styles. I feel like the under is a great play, but I only want to bet it minus 122 under 5.5, just in case it gets to 4-2, something crazy like that. So I don't really have a great read on this game. It's kind of a tough spot for the Sens, I think, even though the Kings aren't very good at home.
I don't think they're contrasting styles at all. Both teams want to play that defensive structure. Don't give up too much offensively. Always preserve the lead kind of play. Like if you have a lead, just like prevent defense kind of thing. So I love the under 5.5. I know both goalies for the Sens have been brutal, so I don't even care which goalie it is, because Allmark is bad, Marilainen is bad. So I guess the Kings could just light either one of them up, but otherwise everything is speaking to a low-scoring, low-event game. Both teams are in the top 10 in terms of expected goals against. Both teams are in the bottom 10 in terms of expected goals for. So everything screams under to me, except for the Sens goaltending, and that's not enough to scare me away. The line is certainly going towards the under, and I agree with it entirely. 20 puck bucks on the under 5.5, and we're getting a better number on the Sens money line as well with the Marilainen announcement going up to plus 130. So 15 puck bucks on the Sens money line. Also, they've been pretty good on this road trip, just taking care of business, not winning games by any. They're not doing it in what's the word? Like they're not doing it stylistically. They're not doing it beautifully. They're not playing beautiful hockey. They're just taking care of business kind of thing, and that's all I asked to do against the Kings, who play the same kind of way. So yeah, 15 puck bucks on the Sens money line as well. The Kings are struggling at home. They had a good road trip, but coming back to California, they've been struggling big time. I know they had a couple overtime games, but I expect this is another one of those overtime looks that Ryan loves. Sens money line and the under.
Yeah, we're gonna bring that up. This is a great overtime spot. Cross conference, so you don't care about the loser point. Kings have gone to overtime in 2 straight. Sens had a bunch of overtime games before. And we saw this game in Ottawa last week. It was a 1-0 win for the Kings. There were 35 total shots in that game. So really love the under here, under 5.5, minus 122 for 24 puck bucks. I think I saw someone in the deep dive Discord mention Allmark for Vezina at 150 to 1. And he has been better recently. 915 save percentage over his last 5 games. There are only 10 goals allowed. I don't know if he can bounce back enough.
Guessing you missed my comment on that. It's missing a 0.
I'm not
John.
Yeah, I'm not betting it, but it's just when you look at the market, you see other goalies that are in that span, like Dan Vladar has better odds than like Bobrovsky or people like he's not going
as he should.
Okay, but yeah,
at the end of the day, though, it's going to be one of the big names. Like the GM's voting their stuff. It's going to be one of the good
names.
Vasilevsky's probably the best bet right now. His odds it's not going to be Thompson. Thompson should not be the favorite. He's not going to keep it up. Sens are still without Thomas Chabot. That's the only really thing keeping me away from betting them. But yeah, they're good road trip. 3-2 wins in Anaheim, San Jose. Kings had the Malinsky special their last game. That had 2 days off. So not betting aside, but love the under 5.5 at minus 122. All right, down to the last game on the docket here at 9 p.m. We got the Vegas Golden Knights minus 120 at the Utah Mammoth plus 100, Over 5.5 minus 130. Under 5.5 at plus 110 here. Just saw this game recently too in Utah last Thursday. So just 5 days ago, Vegas won 4-1. Vegas starting to turn a corner here. A tough overtime loss in Anaheim, thanks to Mitch Marner turning the puck over, as Joel mentioned before. But points now in 6 straight wins in 3 of their past 5, and Utah is looking more like the Utah team we kind of expected, back to hockey 500 or 500, 11, 8, and 3. I think Vegas here is getting healthy. Yeah, no one really. I mean, Carlson's still out, Stone's still out, Aiden Hill's still out, but I don't like how Utah's playing right now. I think this is a good price on Vegas. They were minus 109 last meeting, so 10 cents more here after beating them already. So yeah, give me the Knights here, minus 120 for 24 puck bucks. As for a total, both these teams have trended under here. It was 4-1 last time. Who's in net for Vegas? Schmid versus Vidmelka there. Not going to play a total, just playing Vegas here.
I agree with playing Vegas. Absolutely. Jack Eichel finally gets back on the board on Saturday and scores a beautiful goal right after that. So he clearly has some confidence back after a bit of a down stretch. And he's got to perform because the bottom 6 of the Knights has not done anything this year. They're getting outscored, outshot when those guys are on the ice. So the top 6 has to be performing. And I think they will be able to do that against the Mammoth, who don't have a great bottom 6 themselves. So, yeah, they have a matchup advantage there. Goaltending is probably in the Mammoth favor. Knights defense better. Sergachev has had a tough start to the year. The Simashev guy, rookie, he's been interesting, but he's clearly a long way to go before he's a bona fide top line guy, top pairing guy, I should say. So yeah, give me the Knights here, 20 puck bucks, but I also go with the over 5.5, 20 puck bucks at minus 130. I do think we'll see some goals in this one with some questionable goaltending, especially on the Knights end, and the Knights offense slowly waking up. But I wouldn't be surprised to see it go under. I mean, it could go over, it could go under.
You say 20 puck bucks on each?
Yeah, over and the Knights money line. I do think we'll see some goals in this one.
Got it.
I agree with everything Joel just said. I don't really know how to say it much better. I like those exact same plays. I think they just from I don't really understand this price. I think the Knights are the much better team. I mean, granted, Mammoth are great at home, but still the Golden Knights. They're still trekking on. They want to continue on what they're doing, and I'll take a price on them. I'll take both the same place for the same prices as Joel.
If you want to get spicy, or not really spicy, you just put the Knights in regulation because they can't win for shit in overtime ananyway.
Oh, damn right.
What are they, 1-6, 1-7 now? It's ridiculous. And watching them play, you can understand why. They have no movement, no fast plays. Like missing Mark Stone is massive. I know he's older. He's not as fast as he once was, but he could certainly pass the puck still, and that certainly helps the transition game, which helps immensely in overtime. So, yeah, the bonus point, the Knights have not been getting the bonus point so far this season, which has cost them in the standings. And so yeah, if you're like me and you don't trust them in overtime, then just do Knights in regulation for the bigger number.
Okay, we have one game on Tuesday at 9 p.m. Got the Dallas Stars plus 120 at the Edmonton Oilers minus 142. Under 6.5 minus 135. Over 6.5 plus 114. Joel, what do you got?
Yeah, not quite a Belinsky. Oilers were on the East Coast, though, and had a couple days off in between the game between the Panthers and the Stars here on the Tuesday, the lonely Tuesday game. I don't know why they scheduled it like this. I mean, it's either all or nothing. Like American Thanksgiving, whatever, does it start on fucking Wednesday? No.
Well, there's 15 games Wednesday.
All right, so split them up, like 7 games Monday, 1 game on Tuesday. Anyway, we can talk about the failures of NHL scheduling till the cows come home. But as far as this game goes, I got to go with the Stars. I mean, they've been chilling there, and Alberta is stewing over that loss to the Flames for this time. Kind of lucky to beat the Canucks. Not really lucky. It was a very even game, but they're the way that they were performing that one. They could have easily lost that one against a really bad Canucks team these days. Hopefully they have a better performance here and beat the Oilers, who are feeling pretty good after beating their new rivals there in Florida. So just 15 bucks in the Stars money line. And I think that we'll see a higher scoring affair here with the Oilers defense being absolutely atrocious. We mentioned before, Walmart, Ekholm, Bouchard, these guys are playing pitiful defensively, and they're relying on the top six to get things going, namely Draisaitl and McDavid. Yeah, we'll get some offense here. And interesting to note, too, Jason Robertson has absolutely caught fire in the past couple of weeks. I remember my guy Steve Alaquette was saying Jason Robertson hasn't scored in a while, but he has the highest expected goals for relative to his actual goals. And then since he said that, just he can't stop scoring. So Jason Robertson, he even scored in the shootout in a losing effort against the Flames on Saturday night. So this guy's on fire, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him score again here. So there's a prop for you. Jason Robertson, another goal. Yeah, Stars in the over. I think we'll see a high score and entertaining game. I mean, there's only one game. You guys got to entertain us.
Shocking from me, I'm gonna bet the exact same thing Joel just said. He illustrated it very well. Can't disagree at all. I mean, all I'll say is it really a rivalry between Florida and Edmonton? If Edmonton ever really actually wins anything meaningful against them, just saying.
One-sided.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like the Bears and the Packers. Fuck.
Chiefs and the Raiders. List goes on. But anyways, give me the Stars and the over. I think it should be Ottinger because I think the Smith played of Calgary, so I don't think it really matters who's playing in net for Edmonton. They both suck. So over
15 on each.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm taking both of them for 20 each. Only thing for the Stars here is Mikko Rantanen will be serving his suspension, I imagine, for this one. But yeah, and Robertson getting hot has coincided with Hintz coming back. Hintz is the center. Hintz is setting him up for stuff here. So it's a good line there. Yeah, Joel mentioned it. Not a Malinsky, but a 7-game road trip Edmonton was on. So they'll be happy to get home and nice and cozy there after their win against Florida. So yeah, 20 bucks on Dallas and 20 bucks on the over. I think the Stars are the only team out of these two that play Wednesday in Seattle. So do keep an eye on the goalie matchup.
Yeah, Smith Ottinger's been up and down. Smith's been he's always been a good backup, so I'm not too concerned about that. Is there any word on Matt Duchene? Is he dead, or what's going on? It's seems like he's
been day to day for
exactly.
Well, he's with the team on the road trip, so
maybe Wednesday.
He's got to be feeling better. I don't know. Who knows?
Yeah, we'll see.
Okay, that's the 7 games on Monday, 1 game on Tuesday. We are brought to you by Rhythm. Rhythm is crushing it in college football, NFL, and now just added the NBA. Rhythm is also giving away weekly cash prizes just for tracking your bets in the app. Track 5 bets of any same type from any model you build, and you could win $1,000. Use promo code SGPN25. You download the Rhythm app for 25% off your first month. Download Rhythm and use promo code SGPN25. All right, here's the puck bucks here on the screen at the 39 or so minute mark of the YouTube video. Trying to hide these columns so I can make them bigger for you guys. Any bets here you want to highlight at all?
A macro comment, I guess. Goal scoring has been down in the past week and a half. Teams have been getting more practices in finally after a limited preseason, and the condensed schedule results in fewer practice times. So we're finally getting some structure from these teams, less sloppy hockey. Goalies are being a little better. So the goal's been a bit down lately, but the overtimes, they keep crushing. So no reason to think that will stop anytime soon. Even casuals like Gorgon have noticed, is anybody talking about the overtimes? Fucking guy's not listening to the show. Talking about that all season. Yeah, I don't know. We just talked about all these games, so just listen to the whole fucking podcast. You bums.
Yeah. Oh, and we're probably not recording the rest of the week. I'm gonna be away. I know Sean's gonna be away. I might
Emerald Isle.
Yeah, I might record going to my homeland there. My flag is back in the background. You can't see in the square, but yeah. So might try to record from the hotel. But Joel, do you want to remind everyone what to do around these holiday games?
Oh, of course. Yeah, certainly looking forward to Black Friday away teams. Business trip. these home teams, they've been eating turkey, just having a good time, thinking that they'll have a comfortable home game on Friday or just take the day off entirely. Like, we can lose a game. We're happy here with our families. Whereas the road teams, they got to chill out there in the hotel rooms, and they just want to play hockey and win and go home. So this has been a pretty proven trend over the past few years in terms of these away teams and away goals. So the salami, the away goals, just look to away teams for that, the Black Friday slate in particular. And so Black Friday, and then the day after Boxing Day will be the next two coming up in terms of capitalizing on that one.
Yeah, last year Black Friday, quick count was road teams were 7-7. I don't know how many of them were underdogs. A few overtime losses in there as well. So, but yeah, I mean that's just generally a good rule is to take the business trip teams on the road. Okay,
7-7 for road teams. It's going to be profitable.
Yeah,
most of the time.
Has to be. Yeah, absolutely there. All right, yeah, make sure you subscribe to the Hockey Gambling Podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, the YouTube as well. Like and comment there. Anything else here before we close this out?
I got nothing for you guys. Oh, actually, you know what? I did look ahead to December. I know they have this market up for like most points in December and over total. I took some Tampa Bay over 17.5 and most points. I looked ahead. They play like a lot of like these middling average teams. They don't really play anyone that's really star-studded. I think their best team they play is maybe the Kings, like in the entire month of December. It's like 3 times with the Islanders, Montreal once. It's a lot of easy games. They really just cruise with 9 wins minimally and get to that over. So I think 2 good bets there. I don't know. They have Edmonton as the favorite in that market. I don't agree with that. I think they're kind of miserable right now. But
Edmonton is streaky. This is what they get hot though. So I'd be a little concerned about that.
You could say the same thing about Toronto, but they look miserable too.
Oh no, they just look plain. Edmonton looks fixable. Toronto does not look fixable.
Toronto, who knows what they're gonna do.
But I got a couple things. I was looking at the Athletics projections for the World Junior squads, namely the American and Canadian teams, and the Canadian team is absolutely stacked. Even if they miss most of the NHLers coming back, like Celebrity's not going, Schaefer's not going, but they could get a few other NHLers. And even if they don't, the young guys they got going in the roster, they're loaded. The American, they have Cole Hudson, Layton Hudson's younger brother on the back end. But other than that, like Cole Eisenman up front, but James Higgins, I guess, centering the first line. Their goaltending is much weaker than years past. Canadians have a deep goaltending tandem. And yeah, the Canadians absolutely looted. So if you see World Juniors futures, let me know. I do think that the market will adjust towards the Canadian side in that. So I'll be betting that going forward. But also on the flip side, I've been betting a lot of I bet a lot of futures parlays, stuff going for like World Cup and tennis stuff, golf stuff, Masters, whatever. Adding everything to American team to win the Stanley Cup at minus 400. I guess like that. There's no Canadian team winning the Stanley Cup this year. Let me tell you that for free. It should be like minus 2,000. The American team to win the Stanley Cup. Like, I don't see any team winning the Stanley Cup from Canada. Do you? Like the Oilers, I know they're the only shot, and they look worse than the years prior, and they've just went to 2 straight Stanley Cup finals.
Yeah.
And they look much worse than those teams. So I think the American team's going to win once again, and the Canadians will be 1993 is the last one.
Mm-hmm.
It's be 33 years. Yeah, 33 years without a Canadian team winning the Stanley Cup. That's a lock. If you're betting futures, you might as well just add that to any kind of parlay you got going on because it'll just boost your odds.
Yeah. Oilers are 10-1. Then you got the Leafs 33-1, and the
33-1.
Apparently,
that's generous.
Yeah.
Most places have like 15-1.
Well, yeah, up in Canada, they're like, oh, we just get all the Canadians' money up there. All right, keep an eye out if we do something. But follow us on Twitter at HockeySGPN. Get in the Discord, sg.pn/Discord. We'll try to fill out our picks on Tally site as well on the sportsmanpodcast.com NHL picks page there if we're not podcasting. But that's going to do it. I am Ryan Gilbert. You can follow me on Twitter at rgilbertsop.
And I'm Joel Meyer. Go Caps, go!
And I'm Sean, and you'll find me enjoying this nice Portuguese wine
Woo!
recommended by someone from the last podcast.
There you go, buddy.
See